Hey guys, so I wanted to talk about two things. One is, so I shaved my beard, and I realized yesterday I had this equally on both sides. Um, and I think it's under my chin. So, what's fascinating about that is I did a little research and found out that it's called vitiligo. And so basically um, it is a bacterial, something that happens when the body is not producing melanin. So something had to cause my body to stop making melanin, and therefore it's making me white. Whereas highly melanated people usually are very dark. Even their eyes would be dark. I notice my eyes are getting brighter. The color of my eyes are, I'll show you guys. My eyes are coming a little bit lighter. I need some light. Going out of my way to prove to you guys. So I have the sun here. And do you see it? Do you see it? So my eyes have been changing color. And so I'm not really certain. Ooh, the sun's bright. Not certain. Either I'm not doing something. Maybe I'm indoors too much. Possibly, maybe it was the after effects of having COVID-19, being isolated for 14 days. Maybe it was a I don't know. Maybe I'm just behind production. So, what needs to happen is medical treatment to stop the process, but it can't reverse. So, it's basically damaged forever. And it's kind of strange because you think Ascension and all these different things that we go through. And there was something that I posted not too long ago. Well, it was about 2 years ago where I had a dream about the event and this large cloud overbearing the earth. And it was like a ultraviolet rainbow cloud. And I was saying how everyone was running away from it, but I went to it. And then when I was touching the cloud or the mist or whatever, it was changing my skin. And I remember I have a screenshot of it, which you guys will see on the thumbnail of this video. And so either we're getting close to something because my body is definitely part of the universe. Everyone's is, but I think because me specifically, I keep an open conduit to the universe. And I haven't really grounded myself that much because grounding, I suffer a lot. So I might as well suffer on a higher vibration. But yeah, I just realized that we were probably getting close to something. And this ascension symptoms and the ascension process, it's becoming overwhelming. It's overwhelming. But I need your prayers and your thoughts and good energy that, I feel like a reverse cheetah. Yep, it's all... Yep, so great. So the other thing I want to talk about was this was in my thought process today, and it's just strange how when I say that I'm very intrusive to the universe and how it operates, it does return messages. And I did get one about like addiction, low self-esteem, behavioral issues, anger management, in that department where people self-sabotage, or they have a, it's like a cycle of need to dwell, mostly for those who dwell into negative, like alcoholism, or let's say like you have, children, and one continues to fight, or even disorders or whatnot. What happens is every soul contract has an endless, timeline or end date, but the physical body might have an end date. And so what happens is when we're born into these soul contracts, the journey has an audit or edit. So let's say if the soul is ready to move forward and the physical body is slower than, then there is a reverse polarization. Good person does alcohol, against their will, and then, hurt, heal, then hurt and heal, sabotage, and then mentally get better, mental clarity, relapse. So those back and forth, it creates frequency. So it's really not the physical situation that I'm paying attention to. It's more about the duality, the back and forth. Like the magnet, inertia, energy. It's what powers the spark of the soul. And without the spark of the soul, then it can't complete its journey. It can't continue its journey. So to all those who are struggling with something that has a little bit of edgy or darkness, there is hope, there is a meaning, there is a reason. Now that I understand it, I can better assert myself when I'm associating with friends, family. And certainly I'd been working on not judging people in those situations. And I shared about my past, many times, and the many things that I encounter nowadays, and trying to have a conversation with people to help them get out of those circumstances. But what I understand when I woke up this morning was that it's sort of like they're probably not going to ever finish purging that cycle, because the contract needs the physical body to transmute from carbon to this new silicate body. So I think that's what's happening with me. It's a changing of the skin, because what happens is, like I said in my last video, allegedly, if solar flash comes through, the siliconic form that's forming on the skin will trap and keep that light in, and that will help the heart develop into this prism construct. We're deconstructing and reforming, basically. I know it's a lot of information, but I think a lot of people understand what I'm saying. These are our new bodies. We're transforming into something new. And so the existing has to die out, or peel off, or shed. So if you're starting to look ugly, hang in there. You're going to get beautiful after. I'm not too worried about my condition. I have to basically be concerned if this is a sign of skin cancer. I really need to talk with the health professionals as soon as possible, because my body could have been dormant of this for a long time, and now it's purging. Everything that is on the internal is basically being flooded out. It's almost like the body is evacuating. And one thing I forgot to mention is the soul thrives off adrenaline. The endocrine system are the 7 chakras. The adrenal glands feed the chakra systems. So without the spine and the lymphatic system, or the endocrine system, your soul wouldn't survive. And so that's why I think we have 5G and Wi-Fi, all these different like airborne, ultrasonic, infrared things. We really need to have, and I think that's why a lot of people indulge into negative things that they shouldn't be doing, because it's the adrenaline rush, it's the fear that gives the fight or flight, and that frequency feeds the soul. It gives it more longevity, because maybe the journey hasn't been completed, maybe the roles aren't finished yet, but the expiration date was already on the physical body, and the only way to prolong the expiration of the body, because we have to get to ascension. If the physical body's not going to make it to ascension, then there has to be affliction and torment in order to get the body to feel the soul to get to the ascension process. Wow, what a message. All right, you guys, have a wonderful day, and I'll see you in the next video.